Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I am Rio, and as you can see, today is all about cozy fits, cozy outfits. We are a few weeks rather, into spring. As we transition into summer, being a transitional season, spring similar to fall is all about that cozy stuff. One of the things that I like to wear and prefer to wear on a fairly average basis is joggers or sweats, however you want to call them. And today we're talking about a few of my recent pickups. Let's hop into it. So I have 3 looks I'm going to be showcasing today. All have been picked up fairly recently in the past month or so, and 2 of them are from the same brand, and one of the others, which will be the last one I'll show you, is from a different brand. So I'm gonna be kind of exposing myself a little bit from, I guess, my knowledge of certain brands out there. I should be a little more aware of some of these things, especially doing what I do. But anyway, that's besides the point. First brand I'm gonna be talking about is Talentless. Some of you may be aware of Talentless, and yeah, it's a little embarrassing for me to say that I just wasn't. And I came to quickly realize that this is Scott Disick's brand. And I remember like a year or so ago hearing that he was starting a clothing brand, but I just never really kept up on it. I didn't really know too much about it. And I heard about Talentless, I just didn't know it was his. The association wasn't there for me. I came across their sweats, and like I told y'all, for me, fall, spring, it's all about the cozy fits. And that's kind of where it's been at. And I know a lot of us this past year have been spending a lot of time at home. And of course, cozy fits when you're at home is kind of where it's at. I wear a lot of joggers at home. Usually when I'm stepping out, it's kind of what I'm rocking. From Talentless, I picked up this faded gray, like a vintagey gray, and I forgot what it's called on their website. It's cut with a drop shoulder. It's made to be like a slightly oversized fit, but I did get it true to size, and it fits really true to size. It has oversized characteristics without being oversized, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Drop shoulders, as I mentioned, there's no draw cords on the hood, and of course it has a kangaroo pouch. This is a beautiful color. This is a heavyweight garment. It is garment dyed. It is just absolute quality. And when I saw it, I wanted some quality sweats, so I decided to invest in it. So I picked up the hoodie, of course, and then as well as the joggers, which are very nice as far as the quality goes. Now, they are considered premium joggers, so you do spend a little bit more than you would probably normally spend on a pair of sweatpants, but I like them. I like them a lot. And if anybody is interested, I'm gonna link them down below for you to check them out. And it's just a very nice everyday lounge fit. Whether you're traveling, whether you're just running errands, whatever the case may be, it's cozy. Now, of course, as we progress into summer, this is not something you're gonna wear above 80 degrees. I think above 75, you're kind of pushing it, but above 80, don't do it. The Talentless website, when you do buy them together, there is like a bundle discount that you can utilize. So you can check that information out when you go to the website. Again, I'm gonna link it down below for you guys. And I just remember the name of the color. These are called Steel Gray. Also from Talentless, I picked up this color as well, which as you can see, I know it's kind of hard to see from the lights a little bit, but this color is called Bone, which essentially is kind of like an off-white, which to me, it was just a beautiful color to go with. As you guys know, I love earth tones. And with that being said, I just felt like it would easily fall into my color palette and my wardrobe. So I definitely wanted to grab this as well. It is the same exact construction as the steel gray, although I feel like the bottoms on this are a little bit slimmer. And I guess that may come down to how they were dyed. Of course, the others had to be dyed a little bit heavier. I'm not entirely sure, that is like a guess. But ultimately, I just love the feel, the comfort. They feel premium, they're comfortable. They're a little bit on the pricey side, but that's where the investment comes in at. They're gonna last you quite a while. With these joggers, the joggers have different cuffs. You have a thicker cuff, or you have this more like scrunched, elasticated cuff. And these tend to work better to kind of expose the socks a little bit and show off that sock game. These, as you can see, go perfect with the analogs. Whether I put them with that, got some Adidas socks on so I can pull them up a little bit, show the Adidas logo with the white socks. So whether you just want to provide some separation between the joggers and your sneakers and just do some white socks. Also try some other Adidas socks and some other gray tones to provide that complementary value. And it's just a clean look in my opinion, man. So, with this kind of weather we have right now, it's very nice and it's cool. I love all of my favorite season, but spring is a close second. And then winter and summer for me is like, I don't know. They're kind of like a tie. I think people would prefer summer because it's like, it's not cold, but I also don't like it being super hot. But if I had to rank them, I would go fall, spring, summer and then winter. I like winter for fashion because you can do more and be a little more expressive, but like I just don't like being super cold. I don't know, I might switch it and go winter then summer because I like to dress up a little bit. I like dressing up. But again, this is the bone color. I'm gonna link it down below for you guys, so feel free to check this out. Again, cozy, comfortable, premium. I will most definitely grab some other jogging suits from Talentless when he released some other colors. Anyway, going into the last one that I have, it's really not technically a jogging suit or outfit, but the colors match and I would most likely wear them together, so I figured I would go ahead and show them to you guys. Now, this is a brand that I personally am not familiar with. I've never shopped with them before. I kept seeing it enough and I wanted to try the pieces and feel them and try them on and just kind of see what they felt like and see what the quality of them were. So I just said, you know what, let me try it. This brand is Essentials. And before I get into the garments, I'm sure some of you may know what that brand is. And if you aren't familiar, you may be familiar with the channel Teaching Man's Fashion. You may be familiar with the person who runs that channel, Jose Zuniga, or do Zunigas, with his brother Juan. And for me, I've known about their channel for like a very, very long time. And if you watch men's fashion content on YouTube, chances are you watch one of their videos in the past, or you currently actively watch their videos. They started a clothing brand sometime a couple years ago. I don't know exactly when it originated, but the Essentials brand, I kept seeing it over and over and over again. And for me, I just never really felt the need to partake in it. A little insight. I'm in the beginning stages of currently playing around with the idea of starting a clothing brand. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but what that means is just testing other garments, buying things from other brands to kind of see what they do and how they do things. It was more of like a research mission more than anything, but I picked up the pieces and I figured I would show them to you guys. I don't know if these will be available. From seeing how things usually go with that brand, they usually sell out pretty quickly. I was surprised I was able to grab these because I didn't go to the website to maybe like 4 or 5 days after the drop. I was just curious. I saw something post and I was like, let me just see what's on there. And I clicked on the link and there was like quite a few things still in stock. So I saw these pieces, saw the colors, and I was like, I like the colors. Let me just try them. So let me get into them. First one, I have this long sleeve shirt, which I believe the color on their website is called mauve, but I'm not entirely sure. I could be off on that. But essentially it's like a very subtle purplish pinkish hue. And I like that, especially for this time of year where the spring, the flowers start blooming, get some very nice colors out there. And I just really thought this was a really nice color to utilize this time of year. The long sleeve shirt was 40 bucks and it's oversized. So I got it in a size medium and I just realized I never told you the size of my Talentless pieces. The hoodies and the bottoms were both medium for both sets, the steel gray and the bone. Forgot to tell you guys that, my bad. This long sleeve is a medium and as well as these bottoms. Now, these are called, as a matter of fact, I don't know what they're called, so I'm gonna put it on the screen here if I can find it. I don't remember the price of these. If I wanna guess correctly, they were over 100 bucks. I did have that moment where I was like trying to rationalize whether I should spend that much money on these, but I was like, you know what, let me just do it since the colors are close enough together where I can wear them together, so it would make a nice set. I wasn't sure if it was worth it. And getting them in, I can honestly say that I don't think they are worth the price for being over 100. I wanna say they were like 120, but don't quote me on that, I'll put it on the screen. I feel like these probably could have been priced at like 60, 70 bucks, maybe 80 max. That's just a personal opinion. But going by the materials, these have 5% cashmere in them. As some of you would know, cashmere is a pretty expensive material. So going off that alone, that's probably why they priced it what they did, but at the same time, I don't think 5% of cashmere warrants the price point. But again, that's my personal opinion. I don't know what the cost of these were to make, but of course it has some overhead profit on that. But I think the 100 and plus might be a little bit too much on that. Again, personal opinion. But I bought them and I decided to keep them instead of returning them because I do like them. They are very, very, very comfortable. That's one thing I can say about them. The comfort is definitely there. These are a size medium. The top is a size medium. As you can see, the top is oversized. These are somewhat more of like a slim fit. Very nice. They have draw cords at the cuff, so you can kind of cinch them in if you want to. I opted to leave mine undone, rocking with some white forces. It's a very clean look. It's a very spring look. And that was the third one. And to make this kind of like a makeshift jogging outfit, I threw on a champion hoodie that I had that's more of like a rose pink. So it kind of offset this color a little bit with the white forces. I thought it was a very clean look. So let me know what you guys think about that look down below. Anyway, those are the 3 outfits that I picked up. Spring is here, the weather is beautiful, and I've currently been working on things on the back end. So I got some more spring content coming very shortly. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.